once again, and welcome to Real in Films. I'm one of your hosts, John Ramos, and today we're going to be talking about the film Boneyard, that it's inspired in true events of the Boneyard killings, a serial killer that, as today, they have not yet been able to catch him. As well, if you guys have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell and comment below and tell me your thoughts of the film if you have the chance to watch it. So let's go ahead and talk about Boneyard. Boneyard, like I mentioned, is a story that is based off the Boneyard killings, a serial killer that has killed 11 women that he has yet not been able to be catched. In regards to the film is directed by Asif Akbar and written as well by him, Handbird, and Vincent E. McDaniel, that he is as well part of the cast as well. One of the great things of the story is that the story is pretty straightforward and simple. We will get to the nit and gritty in a second. I really do like the story. I really do like films that are based off like true events. I think that that is something that I have mentioned before, either in other podcasts or here in the YouTube channel. I really do like when they want to tell a story in probably as true to the fact as possible. But being the fact that this is actually a film, this film has certain characters, if I'm not mistaken, since my interview with the director and the writer, that some of the people that are in the story that you actually do see like pictures are people that actually the writer does remember from those times, because he was somebody that really did know these females. So in this story, I think that one of the key things that I really did like about it is it was as straightforward as possible it can be. It follows the story to a notch, to in regards to point A to point B. The only thing that I would say that I think that it could have been worked on a little bit different. Not that it was wrong, but I think could have been worked on a little bit different. In the film, you do have many characters that are trying to go to a cathartic moment throughout the film. Like, for instance, we have Mel Gibson that plays Agent Petrovic. We have Brian Van Holt, Detective Ortega, that has another like backstory behind it. We have Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent, Chief Carter, that as well has like a behind story in the film, and as well Vincent Vincent E. McDaniel's his character, that I don't have him listed here. I don't have like his character's name here, but still his character as well is going through something as well throughout the film. So you have around 4 to 5 characters that have a certain backstory inside the film, actually not adding to the main story. I think that the only one that does add a little bit, and it's just more as a personal sense for the character, is Mel Gibson's character, because there's an explanation. I don't have to spoil you the film. There's an explanation behind his actions as an agent. Uh, But still, I think that it could have been worked on a little bit different. I think that if they would have focused more on the story, 100%, on the killings, on the villain that they present in the film, and if they would have doubled down 100% more on that than on the other plot points, I think the film could have been a little bit much better. I'm not saying the film is bad. I'm just saying that it could have been a little bit much better. The film brings a certain nuance into what crime and drama is, but still being the fact that there's so many plot points in it, it kills the vibe of what the film wants to be. So that's why in one case I do think that the film just, kills itself, my bad, in regards to at least the plot. The plot is what kills me a little bit. I do like going now to a technical portion. I did like how the film was recorded. I love the fact that some of the directors nowadays, especially especially Asif, I like the fact that they like to bring as the most natural way possible of the shots. I really do like how he panned out some of the scenes. I really did like how he directed certain characters, especially 50 Cent. Being the fact that 50 Cent is like an on and off actor, I would say. I think that he did a great job bringing his acting chops. I think that 50 Cent or Curtis Jackson, if he continues like putting himself out there in other films, let it be like more drama or more leaning into like what I think that he is more comfortable is being like a cop or or a detective or a gangster. I think that if he opens up to like other type of characters, I think that he can become a good prospect in the world of acting or Hollywood in general. Obviously we got Mel Gibson, a phenomenal performance from Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson is grabbing a lot of projects these days. They're not all like AAA projects. I probably he's doing it to fund his Passion of Christ film. But I still got to say I do love enjoy Mel Gibson in films. I really do like him in films. And then I think out of everybody in the film, I think the cast did a phenomenal performance. I think everybody was an equal par in performance wise, but I think that the script could have been done a little bit differently. Like I said, I think that one of the things that affects the film is the fact of having so many plot points inside the film. So, being the fact that you have so much going on, it affected the story. I think that if they would have leaned onto the serial killer, for instance, go a route that you focus on the serial killer and probably have this fictitious final ending that they catch him or something like that. Just to bring a little bit much more oomph, I would say, to the film. Because even though they did present us a villain, being the fact that we were focused on other things on the film, it affects the villain. It affects the person that you're presenting us to be the bad guy. And I think that that is where the film where I say that the film went down to a certain point, because I think that it could have been mostly more I don't know the word that I'm trying to look for, but I think it could have been worked better if you would have given me a better introduction to the villain, and as well a better um I think a better conclusion to the film. Even though we know the conclusion of the film, if you know the Boneyard killing situation or story, but I think that it could have been better. Again, I think the film is fun. I did enjoy it. I was very like focused full on the film. It keeps you like on your chair. It keeps you tense. But I think that in regards to the plot, it could have been done a little bit better in regards to, once again, touching bases to the actors and the actresses. All of them did a phenomenal great job. I did enjoy each and one of the characters. I think, again, one of the characters I think that was not previewed so much was Vincent's character. That detective, I think that that was the only one that was like a I'm here but I'm not here but I'm here. I think that his character, if they would have, again, if they would have not had so many plot points, it would have been better. I think if they would have done a film focus on the serial killer And then probably like if the film catches like a fan base, they could have done like a series, and on that series they could have like branched out and focus on all these other characters more. And it would have been, I think, a way better experience. At least that's my take. I still say that Boneyard is a good film to watch. It's like what we call a popcorn film. It's a film to watch and enjoy if you're into those crime drama films, right? I still say that the director did a great job. The cast did an amazing performance. The only thing that I think that it's like missing is the fact that there were too many plot points. I still say film is enjoyable. Not gonna say it's the best, but it's enjoyable. Tell me in the comments below if you're going to be watching Boneyard, and as well, comment below if you were born or around when the Boneyard killings were posted in the news. So tell me in the comments below, and don't forget, if you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe to Reel In Films, hit the bell, and as well, comment below and share our content. My name is John, and we will see you in the next one.